Hello and a warm welcome to today's class. The term civilization means the level of development at which people live together peacefully in their communities. Ancient civilization refers specifically to the first settled and stable communities that became the basis for later states, nations, and empires. Today, let us explore the Egyptian civilization in the lesson Ancient Civilizations of the World. Generally, all civilizations have originated in the river plains. The Egyptian civilization could take birth due to the presence of the river Nile. The relics obtained here proclaim the grandeur of Egypt. Huge pyramids, sculptures, temples and inscriptions tell us a lot about Egyptian culture and history. Now, let us know about the contribution of the Egyptians. The Egyptians were expert farmers. They knew a lot about irrigation. They invented the calendar, which has helped us to measure time. More than anything else, they had mastered the art of writing. It was a symbolic language. It consisted of small drawings that has been called hieroglyphics, that is, sacred writings. Let us know more about the river Nile and the Nile Valley. Every rainy season, the Nile River would transform the Nile Valley into a huge lake. After the valley dried up in summer, a fertile layer of clay soil would form the grazing field and neighboring agricultural lands. This fertile land provided food for the population to the first town in the area. Not all agricultural regions were in the valley. Hence, through small canals and wells, they were responsible for the development of a complex system of irrigation throughout the land. What was the role of priests in Egypt? Well, the role of priests was created to interpret nature and explain it. The priests shouldered the responsibility of protecting the written documents. They believed in life after death. They believed that man had to give an account of his deeds on earth to Osiris, the most powerful god of life and death. The priests considered that life on earth was temporary and was needed only to prepare for the next life. Thus, the whole of the Nile Valley was reserved for the dead. In the beginning, the graves were created by carving into the rocks in the hills in the Nile Valley. As the Egyptians moved north, they had to construct graves in the desert itself. Tall towers were built on these graves using huge blocks of stone in order to protect the eternal sleep of the dead. Kings and wealthy people vied with each other to build taller and taller towers. The Greeks called these structures pyramids. The kings of Egypt were called pharaohs. The kings of Egypt were called pharaohs, which means a person who lives in a palatial house. The peasants who had accepted the rule of the powerful Osiris now accepted the rule of the pharaohs too. So students, in today's class, you have learned about the Egyptian civilization. You have learned about the Nile River, the Nile Valley, the pyramids of Egypt and the pharaohs. Thank you.